Hi everyone, I'm Olga and you're on my channel about cross stitch. Today is Wednesday, April the 30th, and here is my April stitching update. Today I have for you, first of all, FFOs, new starts, whips, and my thoughts and stories. Thoughts and stories, it will be a new rubric in my videos. It will be closer to the end, so you don't miss anything. If you want to talk about my life updates and my know by year, everything about it will be at the end. Okay, let's jump right in. I have like around an hour for a video. I hope everything will go well. I have 2 pages of notes and hopefully I will not forget anything. Okay, let's start with the FFOs. First of all, I FFO'd the piece I stitched in 2023. And this is a tulips in a olive oil can from the Turkish magazine Kanavice from 90s, I believe. I had this magazine, then I just tore this page from the magazine because I moved between countries a lot, and so I decided to just keep the pages. This one is part of a series. I believe they have the hyacinths and narcissus, I think daffodils. So in a different cans and different tins, all right, it's a tin. So I ordered the frame in Rusty Roof on Etsy. It's a custom frame. I stitched it on 28 count Queen Anne's lace Jobelin by Witchelt. I believe it is discontinued now, and it was in my drawer for a long time, but then I wanted something pink in my life. As usual, I frame it myself. Yeah, love it, love it. And it's quite a good representation of the fabric here. Hopefully it will be my thumbnail. Okay, so I think, yes, that's one FFO. Another one, as I promised you last video, is a fast food by Madame Chantilly. This one is stitched on 32 count mushroom Lugana with code for DMC. Oh, it's a biggie. The frame is from Art to Frames. You can go on their website, or you can go and order the custom frame on Amazon. Just put your special size in a search, like frame, I don't know, 10 by 9, and Art to Frames will come out. So I just ordered it on Amazon this time, but sometimes I do it on Art of Frames. I'll show you closer, but you saw it last video. It is already on my wall and I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, it's the second one. It's pretty heavy. Okay, and the third one is not so usual for me. This is the Block Party by Hands On Design, Block Party Home. I stitched it on a code for Dirty Linen by Witchelt, I think. Just a sec. Oh no, Dirty is by Zweigart. It's 28 count. All called for Gentle Arts, all called for pins by Just Another Button Company. They were with the pattern as well as wool. So I decided to stitch the grass with Smyrna crosses. So Smyrna crosses are on the top part as well. Everything matched, all my trees matched, which is great. So it was my first FFO like this and I kind of like it. I filled it with walnut shells and it's pretty heavy. Sorry for the sirens, I live near the fire station. They always will be here every video, so yeah, I like it. It's heavy and it's on my shelf now, so yeah, I like it. Let's put it in there. And this one was my finish. My another FFO is also a finish you didn't see. This is my Yesterday I Was Clever by Tiny Modernist. It was my market purchase. As you know, I purchased 4 patterns and decided to give away, I think, 2 of them. That's how it works for me, and I will talk about it at the end of the video more. I had this frame in stash, and as you can see, I have a pattern here. The designer has a white frame, oh sorry, like this. So she has a white frame on a cover. Looks similar to mine. I ordered a type of frames, I think a couple years ago, yes, oh, more than a couple of years ago, 2022, for another project I wanted to stitch that time, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I FFO'd in something else. And this one is ideal. The size is perfect, so yeah. I stitched this on 28 count Perter linen by Wheatshield. It's a code 4 with all code 4 threads, and I'm glad to say that everything was from my stash. I didn't buy the floss for this and the fabric for this. So I could just shop my stash and get it up with everything from my stash. And I had all called for dinky dyes because I stitched some Tempting Tangles patterns and they use dinky dyes, and I had dinky dyes somebody gave me. So yeah, here it is, all done. It is also on my wall now. I'm so happy. The one change I did, the palm here is of color and I'm white, so here I am, I'm peach. When I was small I said I'm not white, I'm peach, or like pink, so let's say I changed it to my pink skin tone. Yeah, looks good. And I was able to pin it somewhat straight. With these kind of borders it could be not so easy, but I got it, I think. And I kind of like my stripy flower in there. Yep, I pinned it, and here is like my back. I pin on, so for now I'm lacing just small ones. Bigger ones I just pin and fix at the edges at the back with special tape for fabrics. So yeah, it's so good. I'm so happy I did it. It is in my bedroom and I see it first when I wake up. So yeah, It's my last FFO for today. Let's talk about starts. My board. Okay, I need my board. First of all, I couldn't resist an SL from two designers. One is Maria Quaternion Creation, and I will talk about it in the plans. And another one is Lola Crow Cross Stitch. And even though I didn't finish any of her sales, I always purchase them and even start them, but never finish. But for now, I decided that the problem for me was a fabric. And I decided to choose Aida for these projects, and it's 16 count. So the frame was released and I started and finished the frame. Here it is, all done. Now I'm waiting for the first part release. I'm stitching this on 16 count, ancient by Picture This Plus, with all called for DMC. I have pretty good size leftover, but I didn't cut it because I use Q-snaps and it's easier if you have a bit of margin. So it is ready, and I hope I will keep up with the SL, because birds, it's my favorite theme, one of. So the frame reminds me of Parisian metro stations. They have the same style, it's Art Nouveau. And yeah, it has a bit of back stitch, but other than that, this fabric is one of the recommended by designer. Yeah, so it was my first start. Then I will show you another two, I think, or three. No particular order, just I started them and I will show you. Okay, first of all, it's Riola's kit called Cluck Cluck. It's in the bag my friend gave me, so thank you, Sabrina. Oh, there was a pattern in there. So it is called Cluck Cluck by Riolis. And I started it and here I am. Probably the board will help. So I finished two of the chickens with all the backstitch and French knots, and the third one, all crosses are done, and I will do backstitch today. It is stitched on 40 count Rustico Aida from the kit and Anchor Floss from the kit. I love Riola's kits. I love their patterns, they're colorful, they are easy, and yes, this is my start. It will be finished soon, I think. Okay, another start was, it's barely a start, but I wanted to start this kit for a long time. This is MP Studio Summer Evening. Looks like this. I like these colors. I barely started it because it's pretty big and I didn't have any time to start, so it's on my Nurge, and this little blob in there is my star, but it is a start, so I'm showing it to you. I'm stitching this on with all kit materials. It's gray 14 count Aida, and P&K Russian floss, cotton floss. The colors are beautiful. I will show you. Usually I don't show the colors, but it's kind of mess, but it's okay. The longer one is what I'm using. They just put it like this on their organizers. The colors are beautiful. I just started it. No plans for finishing soon or something. It's pretty big. It's a paper pattern. MP Studio didn't give the PDF or Saga files, so the pattern is not digitized, but I'm okay. I like their patterns. They are colored, so, and I prefer patterns in color, so it's okay. My another start has an interesting story. Okay, well, in the beginning of April, I stumbled upon the Luca S new release, and I showed this to my friends, and it's like, oh, it's beautiful, and they said, yes, it's so you. It's a beautiful pattern, and I'm like, I'm on no buy, but I want to stitch it, and that's all. So I showed the picture just to my friends, a couple of them. None of them are not acquainted with my husband, so it's my stitchy virtual friends. And me and my husband, we have a game. He rides a bike, a motorcycle, right? And when he rides somewhere, I give him a quest. Like if he goes to the city where my favorite coffee shop is, I ask for coffee. Or like I ask him to buy, I don't know, a piece of home decor or something like that. So we like it, we both like it, so he always plays this game. And this time he went to the city where my local needlework store is. My LNS is Threadneedle Street in Issaquah, Washington. And so he's like, I can buy you a cross stitch. I'm like, but I'm on no buy. And he's like, I will buy one. I will come in, ask Denise, the owner, about what she has new. I will choose and I will go out. Nothing, just one. And I'm like, oh, okay, Denise she keeps patterns in general. And I'm like, okay, it could be not dangerous, right? It's just one pattern, it's okay, and it's a gift, so my no buy will not be, broken and everything. Okay, and long story short, he bought the exact kit by Luca S. I showed to my friends. It is the Elegance of the Orchid. It's their new release, like newer. And now I know that Denise, thank you Denise, by the way, if you're watching by chance, now she has Luca S kits in her store, which is great on one hand. On other hand, I promised my husband that I will start it, like the day he brought it to me, and I did. It is big, but it's not complicated. It's just full cross. It's 16 count Aida. Now Luca S has Saga file for all their newer kits, and I'm happy because it's already digitized. I can do anything I want, right? And I started it. I barely started it. So yeah, it's pre-gridded 16 count Aida and Luca S cotton floss. And here we go. I started from the middle And the middle is the greenery, oops, the greenery of the orchids. They're so beautiful. And these ways, oh my goodness. It's such a my style, the colors. And my husband, he said, it's so you. I just looked at that. So Denise had like maybe 15 different kits, I don't know. And he's like, I saw that, I saw that, and I'm like, it's Ola, it's her. So yeah, Ola is my pet name. If you don't know, Ola is the short for Olga. So yeah. And he bought me this. And you know, I'm so grateful that he is like he is. And he's the best in the world, and he knows me so well, and he supports me and my hobbies. And so yeah, now I have a new start, a big one. It's 40,000 stitches, it's full coverage, but I'm not in a rush. I will stitch it. So yeah, okay, I talk about starts, finishes, FFOs. I have some whips, and let's start with my long dog, shall we? I will take it from the Q-snap because it's not good to keep it in there, right? This is Two Men's Morris by Long Dog Samplers. And I'm stitching these on 20 count, just off-white Aida, with the color Turbulence by Dying for Cross Stitch. It's cotton. Okay, when you saw it last time, I finished like first row of the pages. Then I worked on a frame a bit, and everything in here in this corner is new. Yeah, I have some dirty mark on my Aida already, that's why I'm not ironing. So yeah, I'm so in it. I couldn't stop when I stitch it. It's just one color, but as all long dogs, it's so, you know, interesting. And I didn't know that there is a goose here, and when I stitched it, I saw it. Which is interesting. Yeah, here is my long dog. I worked on it for 2 days, I think. And yes, I keep my needles in my stitching, and you know, it's a happy needle. There is a happy needle for every project, and I prefer to keep them in there. It is in another bag my friend Sabrina made for me. I have fancy bags too. I need to put my Q-snaps together because they will, yeah, I will lose them, of course. Okay, another whip I worked on is by Quaint Rose Needle Arts. Quaint Rose Needle Arts became one of my favorite designers. I love her patterns. I have some in stash, and I stitched one. It's inspired by nature, and now I'm stitching Maiden. She's so amazingly goofy. The colors are great, and I'm stitching this on 20 count Cream and Sugar by Fiber on a Whim, with all called for floss. It's classic color works mostly. What I did last time, I had just a vine here and the urn. This time I worked on all these scissors she has above her. So I stitched all these scissors, and I started on flowers and berries in the vine. I don't know, for me it's primitive, but it is also elegant and it's also cute. Yeah, let's look at this closer. So yeah, then I will go on the wine again, but I will talk about it in plants. Okay, those are almost all my whips. I have another one, and I know some of you love it. This is my fashionable ducks by Золотые ручки. Here they are, my beauties. And I had one ducky stitched, and I almost stitched another one. I need just to fill in the white so it looks a bit creepy because it doesn't have its eye, but it is so realistic. Oh my goodness. I'm stitching with the kit Floss, but the fabric is Wild Orchid by Zweigert, 32 count. In the kit, it is black 16 count Aida, but I think this one is just ideal. I use my biggest Q snaps. It's 17 by 17. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love them. So I just, went through the time when I didn't want to stitch them, and now I'm enthusiastic again about it. Yeah. Okay, those are my whips. Let's talk thoughts and stories, and then plans. Okay. Okay. Know by year. I will put my board here and my notes on my lap. What I did in April, I almost cleaned out my stash and my whips. I pull out everything because I don't have any designated one place for my stash. So I had boxes and boxes and boxes everywhere, in the drawers, like in my wardrobe. So it was a mess. It was a mess, and I gathered everything together. All my floss, all my fabrics, all my kits and patterns, and I cleaned it up. I donated most of it to my friend's church. She has like twice a year, they have like craft bazaar in there, and I donated almost everything. I said almost because I still have plenty. My no-buy taught me that I have still limited time, not just in life in general, but limited time for hobbies, because I have different hobbies, different interests, many interests, I would say. And I just couldn't stitch and stitch everything I have. So if I see the purpose my stash could serve, I will donate it. I had more than 100 kits and something around 80 patterns, and some of them I have doubles, so I had like paper pattern, and I had PDF because I prefer digitized patterns, so it's PDF of the same pattern. I donated my papers, so I still have around 20 kits and I think more than 100 patterns of different styles, not just American designers but also Russian and Ukrainian. And so yeah, I went through my stash like I was not merciful with my stash. And you know what? I feel light. I feel light and happy, and know that I will stitch everything that is in my stash, and I will appreciate my hobby more. Now with the whips, it was the same thing. I went through all my whips, counting even like 2 stitches on a big fabrics, and it was a, if you know, it was a Marie Kondo method. When you look at the thing, and if it sparks joy to you, you keep it. I did the modification of it. I knew that some of my whips were not finished because of something. And the first factor of it was, the first one was small count. I couldn't stitch on 40 count linen, it's for sure. Well, I can, but it's a struggle. I don't like magnification because I feel dizzy immediately, because I wear eyeglasses. If I use eyeglasses and magnification, the dizziness comes in seconds. Without the magnification, for me, the 40 count linen is difficult. I can do 36 with some kind of struggle, but not so much. And I decided that all my whips on 40 count will find a new home. And I'm lucky because my neighbor is a stitcher and she stitches on 40 count. So she adopted all my whips on 40 count, and I'm happy she did. They will come by. Sirens again, sorry. So all my whips I gathered together, there was like 50. Even so I stitched, I counted everything 50. Then I went through the like small counts and everything. The fabric I don't feel good touching, and unfortunately it was a Russian tea cake, 37 count. It is a good count, but it is absolutely not pleasant to touch fabric. For me personally, it's my personal opinion. I think it's something with me, not with the fabric. So I discarded both whips I had on this fabric. It is my Rosewood Manor, good and everything, and it's one of my Owl Forest embroidery. So I have 11 whips now. Almost all of them are doable. I think all of them are doable. Some of them are just big, and I think it's okay, it's enough. More than that I couldn't actually carry, and they don't have love they deserve. So some of the pattern from the discarded whips I donated. Some of them I kept because I decided to just restart them on a fabric I like the most. And I think my favorite fabric for now is 20 count Aida. I can see it, it looks great. Dyers are doing all the dyers I like Picture This Plus, Fiber and Weave, Cedar River. They do Bestitch Me, right? They do 20 count Aida in their like colors. So I'm happy that I could have it, and I have some. so I will use this. My favorite small count is 20 count Aida, as I said, and my favorite even weaves and linens are 32 count. That's what I will stick with. I'm so happy that I have some whips on Aida, and I will have more, because for me it's a comfort stitching, and I'm not ashamed to stitch on Aida. I like Aida. I will be the Aida promoter here on YouTube, I think. I know people who stitch on Aida and just on Aida, and my hugs to these people. You know who you are. I love you. So yeah, what about my no buy? I will continue, but I did some, so I allowed myself some purchases like SELs. I'm waiting for new releases by Satsuma Street because it's my favorite designer, I think, one of. And I will buy something she's working on now because she wants to use the wool thread, and I want to use it too because I saw this DMC Vita wool, and I would like to use it to try it. So probably I will buy the new release by Satsuma. I don't know what is this, but it is a indoor plants, and I have a big collection of indoor plants. I'm a plant mom and for me it will be an ideal pattern. So if I want to support the designer I personally like the most, it's like maybe 5 names. It's my like favorite of the favorites, and they will have a sale. Satsuma can have it. Jody Rice, the designer, she probably would have a sale again, probably. So I will sign up, of course. Okay, what is this? Yeah. As I said, I appreciate my hobby more. I designate time for this. I use my accessories. I'm not in a rush. It's not a race, right? And so I think I will be fine. Let's talk about new starts. So yes, I got rid of most of my whips, even though they were like more than 50% done. I considered everything, like colors, if I like them or not. So I don't like lots of white or orange if it's not a autumn pattern. And so I decided not to stitch some of my kits with those colors. So yeah, I went through my seasonal whips, and I kept one winter one and one Halloween one for now. But of course, when the season comes, I will probably start something. So I will limit my new starts, but not exclude it completely from my list, like from my stitching. I will start another sale today. It's Borrow Tales Forest South, something like that, by Quaternion Creation, Maria. It is another designer I want to support, and I will start this new SAL today because the first part was released today. What about my plans? As I said, this SEL, I decided to stitch it on 18 count parchment by Fiber on Whim. I have a pretty big piece. I will not, and I think I will use the half of it. So I decided that I will use this half. It's more modeled, so I think this one The sale has just 3 colors. Black is the I think the most, and like couple of, it's green and orange, I believe. So I will start a couple of things. So I decided to continue this series, Cup of Tea, by Just Not Button Company, and the next one will be May. This one, sorry for the glare. The patterns don't have any cover pages. It's like just a free pattern if you buy the button pack. I bought everything, so I have all the buttons. It is stitched with fancy floss, and I have plenty. I will get it up from the stash. Another thing I will start and probably finish is this kit. This is the Wonderland Crafts kit. This is a pincushion. It's like more like an envelope for the pincushion. So you stitch the pincushion and then you have the cover stitched, and it is stitching on a fox leather. So probably it's an interesting thing for me. I never stitched something like that, so I probably will stitch this. I will work on my whips, and probably some of them will be finishes. As I said, I will limit new starts. Probably I will start after I finish something. So like my clock will be finished soon, I think. So I will start something like this. About life, I finished my classes. I'm waiting for my last grade, and I'm done. Have huge plans for summer. To reorganize my house, to declutter, to stitch, to walk, to visit museums, to travel a bit, to read, to pick up my loom knitting again. So huge plans. I hope I will probably those plans will I hope let's say that the plans will go well, and I will finish everything I planned. About my videos, I'm thinking about sticking to 1 a month video, because of content. I'm not buying, right? So the whole section is excluded. I'm not starting a lot, so it's again I think makes videos shorter. I plan to stitch almost every day, so I will have enough content for a 4 or 5 weeks stitching for you every month. So the videos will go once a month. I think that's all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for my new subscribers. You're awesome. Thank you all. My long-time subscribers are the best, and their comments, your comments always made my day. It's like, so after I release the video, I'm all for comments. So leave me a comment, maybe just a heart or something, or some emoji you like. I think we will have an interesting summer, I think. But we still have May and half of June of spring. So yeah, I planted my garden, put the seeds and plants and everything, and I'm waiting patiently for my little seedlings. So yeah, okay, now I'm rambling about anything random, and probably you have to go and see another Flosstubers. There is like many of them. They're all awesome, so watch them too. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, share what you do on YouTube, and I will see you in the end of May. Until then, bye bye.